Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of May 11th through May 17th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Let's go ahead and see what's happening, going on, coming in for you this week, Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and shuffle these guys just a little bit, and then we're going to jump right into the reading. So let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is. Abundance. So the overall energy for your love reading this week is keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So that is gorgeous. Now let's see. All right, this is how your energy here, this is how you are seeing them, your partner, and that's the Five of Cups. We're going to go into these in just a second. How they are seeing you, their energy. This is the Six of Wands. So interesting. Let's go ahead and put these here, put this here, put this here. How you are feeling about yourself. You've got the Five of Wands. This feels very reminiscent of another reading that we recently did. How they are seeing themselves, the Ace of Swords. So they are very much in some positive energy here. How you see the relationship, you see it as the Star, so hopeful. And how they see the relationship, they see it as the Eight of Pentacles. Now let's go ahead and see what is the energy between you guys. You have gratitude again. So there's gratitude between you. That's the overall energy as well. And let's go ahead and see what the potential outcome is. The Five of Pentacles. So interesting. Let's get one more card on that one. And the Hierophant. So very interesting reading here for you, Aquarius. So your overall energy is that of abundance and gratitude. This is really keeping your mind focused towards what it is that you are wanting, working towards, and really moving towards as far as relationship and love go. So abundance, very grateful, having some blessings coming in, and or feeling blessed. Now your energy, Aquarius, and how you see them is the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups, Aquarius, you're kind of in this place of sadness within the relationship. So something has potentially happened or transpired as of recent that has kind of put you in this state of feeling a bit sad. Maybe there were things said, maybe there was an argument, maybe you're replaying some things from the past or even the recent past in your mind over and over, and it's kind of putting this shadow or this dark cloud over you as far as the relationships goes. So that's how you are currently seeing them. Potentially you're feeling a little bit of resentment, but there is a sadness in the way that you are currently looking at your special person, your partner, or the person that you are potentially even interested in. But there are blessings coming in as that overall energy. Now, the way that they are seeing you is in the light of the Six of Wands here, Aquarius. And that is really gorgeous energy. This is that they're feeling successful in love. So you guys are kind of not on the same page. And again, I feel like the reading last week was fairly similar to this. So as far as your energy, the energy goes, their energy, I believe, was the Sun, and your energy was, I think for sure that the Five of Wands was there, but you have double fives here, Aquarius. So on your side of it, so you're feeling potentially that there's a change needed within the relationship, and maybe that's just tuning back into the blessings within the relationship, the gratitude, and really tuning into the abundance and focusing towards what it is that you do want. So their energy, again, how they're seeing you is they're feeling like you guys are really moving to this beautiful place that you guys have or have been reaching goals within the relationship, that there is like success or a feeling of success when they think about you. Now yours is again on the other side, a little bit of sadness there. All right, let's go ahead and see how you see yourself. So you're seeing yourself as the Five of Wands here, Aquarius. So you're seeing yourself as feeling potentially either as if there is some conflict between you and your partner. So you're seeing yourself as potentially being the initiator of conflict, and or you're feeling like you're in a competition of some sort. So you're seeing yourself as either being competitive or as creating conflict in the relationship. They potentially aren't really, feeling that, because the way that they're seeing you is, again, that Six of Wands energy. So potentially you're feeling like you're picking fights or nitpicking things, or really, really having this energy towards them, again, that could be potentially a little bit resentful. So whatever that situation is, Aquarius, it may be time to look at why those feelings are coming up for you on this side, because on the other side with your partner's energy, it's not coming through that way. So the way that they are seeing themselves is as the Ace of Swords energy. And that Ace of Swords energy is really kind of being honest, having that communication, and really being open to facing kind of issues or problems. And it doesn't feel like maybe you're having that communication with them, Aquarius. Maybe your energy is a little bit, in a way, stifling the communication or the honesty, but they're feeling like things are going very well. Like you guys are open communicators, you guys are very honest, you guys are very kind of straightforward with each other, but that's not what your energy is showing here, Aquarius. So again, there's a potential that you're feeling like maybe you're causing some conflict, or that you're bringing up, things that really maybe in the overall picture aren't going to either move the relationship forward, and or not to minimize, because all of your emotions, all of your feelings, all of your thoughts, all of that is very, very valid, but that maybe it is causing some contradiction to what it is that you are actually wanting. And so that overall energy to keep a positive mindset is really, really coming in here, and it's coming in on your energy, or within your energy field, Aquarius, that the positive mindset, really focusing on what it is that you want, and really having that gratitude for all the things is coming in. This one feels just similar again to last week, so that energy coming back through. Now, how you see the relationship is the Star, Aquarius. So you are feeling, wow, just jumped right out of my hand there. You are feeling very hopeful within the relationship, even though there's a few things going on right now, even though there's a few places where potentially you're feeling some sadness, and or you're feeling like maybe you have caused some conflicts. Please do know that I have felt that way myself in relationships, whether they're, romantic relationships, or relationships potentially even with my kids, stands out a lot, and or with family members and friends, where it feels like sometimes we can be really, really, almost causing it, and then we're causing conflict, or causing arguments, or causing our own sadness in ways by rehashing past things, or kind of re almost hurting ourselves within thoughts, or ruminating, right? And we can really, really be in that space. So moving out of that space, but you are feeling hope within this relationship, Aquarius. You are feeling that Star energy, that hope, that faith that this relationship can either begin or move forward. And this is really an optimistic energy. So the way that you're seeing the relationship is optimistic. You may be just in a cycle or in a space during this time with those 2 5s, but there is change within those 2 5s as well, Aquarius. So you are working towards changing kind of how you're seeing yourself and how you're seeing them. And you are hopeful, you are optimistic, you are feeling very, very almost on the verge, at least, of having this excitement about love again, or the relationship, or the person again. You're just kind of on the verge, ready to take the leap and move out of this energy to change this energy, which the 2 5s are indicating here. This is that change of energy into that abundance and into that positive mindset, and moving back into. So it feels like, Aquarius, for you in your energy, that you may just be going through, again, a cycle, and that you're moving through that cycle. You're working to change that cycle, to move yourself out of it. And you are hopeful and optimistic within the relationship. All right. Now, how they're seeing the relationship is the 8 of Pentacles. So they're seeing the relationship with really being, again, achieving relationship goals. So you guys are very much kind of on opposing sides almost, but moving towards each other, if that makes sense. So they are seeing the relationship as really working towards or being in the space of reaching goals. So remember, you have how they are seeing you is that Six of Wands. It is this optimistic, this victory, this feeling very kind of successful and double relationship goals. So you guys are moving forward, but there's a few things potentially, Aquarius, that have kept you kind of in this cycle or in this space where that change is going to be necessary. And so that is, it does look like you're moving through that energy because you have that star. That's that hope, that optimism. All right, so what is in between, you guys? Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So what is coming through with this, Aquarius, as what is in between you guys, is a double affirmation as far as that abundance, that gratitude, those blessings, keeping your mindset positive and focus towards what it is you do want. When we focus so much on what it is, these two fives, right, the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, that we don't want, then we tend to notice that more often. So what's in between, in your partner appears, or your special person, or the other person within regards to the reading, seems to be completely on the opposite side of that, focused on all the beauty and the growth and the goals that you're reaching and achieving, that sort of thing, and or moving towards. So you guys are both kind of, again, almost not on the same page. And yet, once you begin to focus in on the abundance and kind of move your mindset, shift your mindset into that more positive mindset, there are those blessings that are coming in. There's information that's going to be coming in as well, Aquarius, and details that you're going to start to notice that are really going to have you feeling those blessings, understanding and seeing that abundance within your partner, within yourself, and within the relationship. There's going to be this elevation that is going to be coming through, and that communication and that deeper connection, because your partner really is all about that open, honest communication. And it seems like you may have been lacking just a little bit, and potentially, again, feeling as if you have been maybe creating conflict, or sometimes I know also that we can really not want to broach a subject, and so we can actually sometimes, Aquarius, and I don't really mean to be calling you out, as I'm this way as well, that we can create conflict or create a fight so we don't have to go any deeper. But that really is what you're moving into here, Aquarius, that change and that deeper trust. There's almost as if there was a question within trust, potentially by you with these fives, and that is actually going to be moving out with the star, with that hope, because you are seeing that hope and that optimism within the relationship. You do have that abundance. So there's something that is potentially going to be coming in during this time, Aquarius, that is going to remind you of the blessing of this relationship, and is really going to give you that little spark, or that little nudge into that positive mindset regarding the relationship, into that gratitude, that bliss for that person that is either who you are in relationship with or who you are moving into a relationship with, that is going to remind you why you started this in the beginning. So that is gorgeous energy. Now let's see what the potential outcome is. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So within that Five of Pentacles, there is this energy, Aquarius, of feeling kind of left out, or kind of a little bit lonely. So potentially that is where your energy is, because now that is 3 fives coming in, 2 on your side and 1 with that outcome energy, Aquarius. So potentially you've just been feeling a little bit lonely and a little bit isolated, and that's where this is coming from. Potentially with that Five of Wands, with that conflict, maybe you have just been working to get some of your partner's attention, and your partner is over here feeling like things are going great and wonderful, seeing you as the Six of Wands, seeing themselves as the Ace of Swords, and really feeling kind of elated within the relationship, feeling like you guys are moving forward. There's momentum, there's sizzle, there's spark between you guys, and potentially you're not feeling that. So within that Five of Pentacles, feeling that that isolation a little bit. And again, as I said, this is coming in on your side of the energy, Aquarius. So moving out of that potential outcome, and that's where you're at with those 3 5s, with that change, with that movement, with that momentum, with that expansion. So you are moving into this area, the space of that Hierophant as well, and that's that safety. So you're right, feeling that love, that connection, that real bond between the two of you, and feeling that connection, that safety, and really, really having that knowing. This is if there are potential trust issues, or if there was something that kind of made you question that, or something that you felt bad about, or something that you've been holding on to or ruminating about, this is all going to come into light. There's going to be honest communication, and there is going to be that connection, right? So you're not feeling that loneliness or working towards getting that attention in any way, shape, or form, because your partner's on a whole other page, and you're over here feeling like someone's got to give, right? But there is that hope, there is that optimism, so you are moving back into that safety. You have a lot of love between the two of you, Aquarius, and you have a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot of blessings that are going to be coming in potentially very small ways. So being aware of that, shifting the mindset, and looking for those positive little blessings, and or the little details, because your partner assumes, or appears to be assuming, that everything is going peachy keen, and you may not actually be feeling that way, Aquarius. And 3 5s does indicate change, so there is change in the wind, there is change coming, and it is in an abundance sort of way, in a blessing sort of way, in a beautiful way, and yet at the same time it's also coming through, as I already stated, as it might be little small things that you really need to pay attention to, and shifting your mindset, looking towards, focusing towards what it is that you are wanting, and letting go of the things that, you know, aren't benefiting the relationship, you, your partner, how you're seeing them, how you're seeing yourself, and the relationship as a whole, because you do have that optimism and that hope within this relationship, and there is all this gratitude. You have the overall energy, and what's in between you is blessings and gratitude. So there's a lot coming in here, Aquarius. There is some that needs to change, and for, you know, the most part, it's going to be that communication, that honesty, and really, really, you know, kind of confronting what it is that is making you feel isolated, lonely, sad, and or you know, that 7 of Wands energy, with that feeling like there's, or excuse me, 5 of Wands energy, with that feeling that there's either you need to be competing, or maybe causing conflict. So whatever that is, Aquarius, is something for you to tune into, and that change is afoot, that change is in the wind, so it is coming, and there is that hope. So this is beautiful energy, that safety is coming, there's those blessings, that gratitude, that shift in that mindset. Sometimes this feels like a difficult point, yet what tends to happen is, when we're in this space where it appears that you are during this time, Aquarius, within a relationship, it leads to that change, that positive change, and that evolution, that growth within the relationship, where you guys can be on the same page and be better at balancing out for each other and with each other, right? Independently and together. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, so you're notified every time I upload new readings. And it does support not only me, your girl over here, helps me out, and it supports the channel, helps the channel grow. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.